Our community. As a show made by women for women, this cause means a lot to us. Back in March, when stay-at-home orders were put in place, there silently grew a pandemic within a pandemic, with an increase in violence against women. When families have nowhere else to turn, they can find sanctuary and support at Red Door. And 3 women who fled abuse to keep their kids safe and to save themselves bravely shared their stories with us. Here's the first story, and if you are seeking shelter from violence, we've put the numbers you can call on your screen.
So 11:30 at night, woke my kids up out of bed, put them in the car, drove to the police station, and I said I have nowhere to go with my kids. My husband and I actually had gotten into a fight that night. And what the fight was over was I was being told to put my son in children's aid again. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. 13 years of domestic violence, beat up, knocked out, forced face change. Still to this day, you know, like my son, he'll say, oh, Ma, your nose is a little crooked. And it's like, yeah, you know, so it's forever. My son fell victim as well because I stayed. And then the violence turned to him because he would speak up, right? Don't touch my mom, get away from her. By the time he was 11, it started to get so bad between him and my husband that he was having mental breakdowns on a daily. So he was placed in the hospital.
What was his reaction like when he came back from the hospital and realized your husband was out of the picture? Was he happy about that?
Oh yes, he was very happy. And I made sure while in hospital to tell him, like, this is what I'm doing and this is why, and I'm doing it for you. I want you. You were with me first. Before he lost affection, you couldn't touch his arm, you couldn't hug him. Now he'll run up to me in the morning, gives me big hugs and big kiss, and always tells me I love you. And taking that step really showed me that what we were living in was not a family. Now we are a family.
The next woman who shared her story with us grew up in an abusive home, and the horrible cycle continued for her when she left home.
What happened that made you want to come here?
The thing that happened is that we had a fight or something during that morning, and basically the fight went physical type thing, and he threatened me in front of other residents and staff, and so the staff called the police. But first, before they called the police, they wanted to make sure if I wanted that, because there was a lot of incidents and I kept going back with him, so he really, really had to make sure if it's what I wanted. I was clinging to that hope that, I would get the man that I met back. That something woke up inside of me, and I don't know if it was the little girl inside there, I don't know, that was screaming, is this is it, this is your chance to get away, to get out. So, and you have people there with you, so you're not alone, not like I was before.
What has it been like since you made that decision?
When I arrived at the Red Door shelter, I arrived there, I was broken, lost, confused. Really, I've grown to know myself. I believe in myself so much. My self-worth is I believe that I'm worth and I deserve the life I have today, is to be happy and to be a better person than I am today.